Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to your final pitch. All of you are here because you have been chosen by our investor judges as their potential investees. Some of you have been on this journey for a long time, while some of you are just beginning. All of you are amazing entrepreneurs that today you will get to write the next chapter. I can sense the fire, and it burns strong. Today is your moment. We hope that you will make this count, because this can potentially be the pitch of your lives. Entrepreneurs, if you're ready, let's do this. To the final pitch. Final pitch! My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Tiu Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardine brand in the country, Mega Sardines. Michael Dargani, president and CEO of Ice Dream Inc., Philippine licensee of the well-loved global ice cream brand Baskin-Robbins. Mika Tan, millennial CEO of the MFT Group of Companies. And Mark Vernon, founder of the blockchain-based digital currency platform TagCash. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in the pitch of their lives. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Hello, investors.
Yes, morning.
Today, 10 of our amazing entrepreneurs will give their final pitch. You've sat down with them, you've had many meetings and discussions, and today may be your day 1 as partners. So I am sure our entrepreneurs would like to hear your expectations for their pitches today. Michael?
I've enjoyed getting to know my picks. Some of them I think need to have a better grip on their numbers, which, as you know, is very important to me. It'll be interesting to see if, as they've sort of fine-tuned their material and their pitch, if it'll be enough to convince me to part with my hard-earned cash.
Speaking of fine-tuning, that is something you've done all your life as the president, the founder of Mega Global Corporation, as a conglomerate that has diversified the past few years. What is your intention for your potential investees?
As we said, we would like to diversify it. It boils down to character. And that's what we like to look at. Do they have the passion? And hopefully, we would be looking for that character wherein we could partner with.
Mika, you started out as a 14-year-old knocking on the doors of the Philippine Stock Exchange now. You are a veteran businesswoman. What would be your advice to your potential investees?
Well, our line of work involves acquiring companies, developing them, and improving the teams. We focus on 3 industries, so F&B, healthcare, and financial services, and I'm looking for companies that will complement those industries.
So Mika, you're focused on 3 sectors, but you, Mark, just want to have it all, don't you?
Everything.
You're a serial entrepreneur unlike we've ever seen before. What is it that you want to do with the picks that you will get from the final pitch?
This time I'm looking for more collaboration. For me, I see it as a little bit less work for me to do, because then it's not all on me on making that decision. And the reason I'm interested in such a wide variety of stuff is, well, because of the business I've got, we want to help people on the tech side build apps, and that covers a lot of business areas. And that's why I'm interested in so much. It's a little bit different from the last series. I'm open to collaboration this time.
So it'll be interesting to see how you collaborate with each other, whether that will happen or not. I'll call in the first entrepreneur. First to deliver her final pitch is Rachel of InMakers Lab, pitching to her potential investor, Mark Vernon. You are our first entrepreneur who will pitch. You are also our youngest ever on this show. How does it feel to be at this moment?
Walang paglagyan ng saya yung nararamdaman ko ngayon.
Yeah, and I can see it in your face. Talagang you're
Yes,
really
po.
happy to be here. But I also know that you've revised your ask.
Based po yun dun sa mga natutunan ko during mentorship na kailangan ganito pala yung valuation ng company ko, kailangan alamin ko yung ganitong business side.
Good luck.
Thank you po. Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Perez. I'm the CEO and founder of InMakers Lab. And I'm asking for 3 million pesos with equity of 5% in my company. Meet Kion. Kion is 5 years old kid who lives in Luzon, Lemer, Batangas. When you look at him, he's just like a normal child, but Kion has diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 3 years old. And because of that, his parents needs to put things up for the therapy costs, which is quite costly. We are inspired and drive to create innovative technology that would serve and help Kion to have a better learning for his study. Our solution, Addy, your personal AI therapy toy. Addy will be composed of 3 major components. First one, the face recognition, which enable to identify and monitor the kids, and the voice sensor with the use of sentiment analyzer, it can enable to interact with the kids. And lastly, the hearing sensor, which is responsible for saving inputs. Also, Addy will be connected through web and mobile applications so that the mother can monitor every progress that happened to his child. For the unit cost is 15,000, included the data maintenance of the AI toy. In the fifth year of the company, we will be launching 1,000 units of Addy in the market with a sales revenue of 19 million and a net income of 1.3 million. And now, I am inviting you, Sir Vernon, to help us to create this innovative technology for the kids with ADHD. Thank you.
You've come a long way from the first presentation you made. It's a lot more focused now, but you still haven't built anything yet. You have no demo, nothing that you actually built.
Currently, we are in the mobile application development.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much help I can give you on that. I don't know. Because you're fairly young, right? And you've just left college, right?
Yes.
So I'm not sure whether I should invest now or wait for maybe you to become a bit more versed in business in general. I know I asked you to ask for more money, but so it's partly my fault for going from 300,000 to 3 million. I'm not sure you're the right person at the moment. Maybe in a year's time or 2 years' time you'll have a bit more ability to do business, but I think right now you're a bit too young to do this.
Being too young, I think, shouldn't stop you.
It might stop me.
You,
Might
yes,
stop you, right?
but Rachel, no.
No, I'm not saying don't stop it. I'm just saying that for me to invest at this point might be too early.
How young are you?
She's
20.
20.
Okay.
It's not that I wouldn't invest, because I probably would have invested you at 14, It depends. But because I know you a little bit more, your personality is such, I'm not sure that you're ready right now.
But maybe with proper guidance, no?
Yes, I'm willing
from you.
I'd like to be able to stay involved. I'd like to stay in touch and work with you, and maybe that will change in the future.
I like that you're young, I like that you're 20, and we do a lot of CSR, and that's why I think that what I can do, I'd like to craft a CSR activity or a program with the ADHD organization and perhaps fund an experience for you on how you can improve your product, and at the same time work with the ADHD organization together with our healthcare portfolio companies.
And if you do that, then I'll be willing to work with you on the app side to develop that. So you don't have to spend money on the app side, we'll develop that for you.
That's a good teamwork. Being young, hopefully, does not stop you from getting your ideas across. With the partnership with the two, and I think you would have a good direction.
And if I can share one thing with you, work on developing your communication skills, because it can make the difference between convincing an investor or not. You'll have to develop different aspects of your personality. I think communication is one area where if you put a little more focus on, it'll serve you in the long run.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you very much for that. I wasn't expecting that to come in to the CSR side. I didn't think about that. Didn't think about it.
That's what collaborative is.
I'm all for that, I told you.
First pitch, and you've been friendly to each other, so that's good.
Yeah. Let's hope it carries on until I really want something. I don't know, let's see.
Since yun nga po, fresh graduate student, baguhan pa nga lang po ako in terms of business. May point na nga po si Sir Mark Vernon, naunawaan ko po yun.
Up next,
70% that's a high cost.
Yeah. Almost double of what it should be. Are you sticking to the 12 million for 10%?
Yes.
next to deliver their final pitch is Azure AMDG Ventures, pitching to Mika Tan. You all met in graduate school at the Ateneo. You guys started out as classmates, and now you are here pitching to take your business to the next level. What will an investment here on the final pitch mean to your company?
We'll be able to fund the marketing efforts that we'll be implementing in the next few years, as well as for working capital needs of the company.
So you're all classmates, you've read the same books, the same case studies. Hopefully in the future, this will be a case study that they will take up in the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. Let's hope for that. Good luck.
Thank you. Good morning, investors. Hi, Ms. Mika. Today we're pitching Azure AMDG Ventures Incorporated, and the company is seeking 12 million pesos in exchange of 10% equity of the company. So our unique selling proposition, the one-stop shop business franchising hub. The services that we offer, we have brand curation, franchise partnership, and franchise management. So for the brands, Adrian will discuss.
So good day, investors. Good day, Mika. So we have created two brands, which is Manila Empanada and the Chop Chop Chicken. As of today, we have a total of 21 branches of Manila Empanada and 9 branches of Chop Chop Chicken. Our objective for Manila Empanada is to have an empanada in every Filipino household. So our next brand is a Chop Chop Chicken. Chop Chop Chicken caters to students and employees. It's very affordable for the masses. Now, for the industry outlook, I will turn you over to my partner, Ms. Haruka Urabegan.
Hello, investors. Hi, Mika. The franchise sector in the Philippines has become a major force in the economy with $18 billion worth of combined revenue. So why are there a lot of franchises in the Philippines? It's because of the high success rate of franchises with around 90%. For our revenue model, there are basically 4 revenue sources. Firstly, it's the franchise fees, which we collect from our potential franchisees. Next is the goods that we supply direct to the stores. We also collect royalties. And lastly, marketing support fees, which we use on the national advertising efforts. By 2023, we will be reaching 500 million worth of sales, and in total, 1.5 billion in 5 years. So for the use of funds, we'll mainly use it for marketing efforts by joining expos and for national advertising. Thank you.
For your empanada brand, what the cost of your
It's
food
around
is
70%. We don't manufacture it ourselves. It's from another entity. So we buy it at 70% of our sales.
Okay, so you don't have a commissary.
We have it, but it's with another entity, the manufacturing company. So this is the franchising company.
Do you own the manufacturing company also?
Yes.
That needs to be ironed out also.
Yes.
But you're asking for investment into this
Yes,
company.
yes.
But you own the manufacturing company. And why not put the two together?
The manufacturing company has been established since 2016. Basically, that's in two distributions. So now we created our own brands, which is Manila Empanada and Chop Chop Chicken under this company, the retail company, the franchising company.
Is the manufacturing company earning?
Well, break even.
Break even.
Yeah.
But you own that.
Yes.
So if she invests, then your other company is going to benefit with no benefit to her, really. 70% that's a high cost.
Yeah.
That's very, very high.
But in our forecast, we'll bring it down to 60% by
Even
by
at
improving
63, it's
efficiency.
high. Your cost is almost double of what it should be. In your best year, how much did this company earn in your best year?
It's actually year one for us this
2019.
year. Yes, this is actually our first year.
And first investor, round of investment?
We actually have a first round already. So this will be our second round of investment.
And your first, how much did you raise again?
It's a small 2 million.
And the 2 million was what percentage of the company?
It's less than 10%.
Those are the things that would be nice if you could say the exact sharing, because that will determine your next round.
Yes.
So would you know the exact sharing of your 2 million?
It's 8%.
8%. There you
For
go.
the first.
So at 2 million for 8%, now you're asking for 12 million for 10%. Very big difference. So for your seed funding at 2 million for 10%, are you sticking to the 12 million for 10%?
Yes.
Don't you want to raise funds for your manufacturing company
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
It would be a good deal for both together.
Yeah,
That's gonna
actually,
give you
that's what
some-
I'm saying, that if it comes in a whole
It's a
package,
combination eh. It's a whole package
it
already.
would be better. So think about that.
We would like to excuse ourselves first so we can discuss.
Come back with a solid figure.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So in the meantime, can we eat your empanada?
Sure.
Not something.
Because that's our real interest. That's why we're here.
Kailangan natin ng solid na amount, 10% naman.
Sabihin na lang natin if ever we can work around yung amount ng pag-purchase ng machine. Importante makumpleto natin yung machine and working capital. Game. Whatever it takes. Okay lang yan. Kung wala, edi okay.
There's a problem because you have a commissary to support these brands. You're spending 60 million, you have 80 employees not making money. You have 3 brands also not making money. So
That's a lot of
choose
money
one
gets
and
sucked up.
do an operational turnaround first for
Yeah.
this,
And
right?
that's what you do.
Hello again, investors. Hi, Mika. So here's our offer. It's 50 million for 10% of the manufacturing company, and we'll stick with the 12 million for 10% of the franchising company, Azure AMDG Ventures Inc.
Valuation 500 million.
Wow, okay. So I have to say that the deal didn't get any better for me personally. We'd like to strengthen your proof of concept. When your brands are making money and when your manufacturing company is making money, that's the space where we'd like to come in. I don't doubt that you will grow. We love your empanada.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed it a couple of times already. But right now at this stage, it's not for me, but good luck.
Thank you.
Anyway, with your amount, I don't think we would be possible for us to enter your proposal. So I think I would like to wish you good luck. And maybe in the near future, we would have another project, and let's see.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, this is fruitful experience for us, and at least it's a validation of our business models.
Yes.
And unfortunately, they did not buy in the offer. So,
Up next,
I'm struggling with your valuation, to be honest.
If you really want to do the marketplace, I'll do that as a separate thing.
Hey, you're not part.
No, I'm just saying.
You're part of it. Can we shut our mouth
We
and
can,
let
we
them
can, yes.
do it?
next to pitch is AJA Marketplace, hoping to secure funding from both Michael Dragani and Mika Tan.
So Alan, since you came on the show, we've had a lot of times when we got to sit down for a meal, and I got to know your story. And I know that you are one of the victims of the Resorts World incident. You jumped off from a very high floor, landed on your feet, broke your legs, and you were practically incapacitated for a good number of months. An incident like that can either break a man or it can be the catalyst for great things. In this case, you have risen like a phoenix. So Alan, what does this moment mean for you?
It's a life-changing near-death experience, but it helps me focus on my business to achieve my goals and expecting my business growth exponentially.
And today is your chance to rewrite your story. So with that, I am looking forward to what happens next. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Hi, hello. I'm Alan Vizcarra-Guetang, President and General Manager of AJA NRW Solutions.
And I'm Karen Samante. I'm the Project Manager of AJA Marketplace.
We're looking for 70 million pesos additional capital for our companies.
AJA NRW Solutions Incorporated has been continuously growing in the water trade industry since December 2015. Within 3.5 years, our company was able to generate 214 million pesos of sales with a 150% growth rate. So we distribute water equipments, solutions and services to water districts, LGUs, private water providers, and contractors. And we do that by submitting proposals and quotations in compliance of the government's procurement process. So in this process, it usually takes around 2 to 3 months just for a PO to be approved. And that is the reason why we've come up with a solution. And our solution, AJA Marketplace. This is the very first and the only business-to-business e-commerce platform which is focused to water equipments, solutions, and services. Through this platform, the procurement process will be more efficient, simple, and faster. They can easily compare the products and the prices in the platform.
For AJA Marketplace, the 20 million will be used for website development, marketing, initial inventory, office improvement, warehouse, and logistics. We will be needing additional capital of 50 million pesos for our future purchase orders. So our sales projection, AJA NRW Solution, is by 2022 is 1.3 billion. And for AJA Marketplace, by 2022 is around 554 million. So, Mika, Michael, are you willing to be our partners in helping the government while doing business? Thank you and Aja!
Let's make the government help us first. Okay.
You guys have it the other way around.
Okay, so just to recap, no, you've used and you've shown two of my favorite words, purchase orders.
Yes.
And I started that way, and I love those letters. POs every day. As an entrepreneur matures, the business of that entrepreneur evolves also. You agree?
Yeah, correct.
And I feel that turning your business, which has traction and which already has revenue, into an online marketplace may not be that path to growth for the industry. And I see something else.
I was impressed with the numbers, revenue that you've obtained in the last 3 years or so, but I'm struggling with your valuation, to be honest. Because from what I understand, you have really the assets that you have are about 18 or 20 million pesos worth of inventory and not much else. So to be valuing your business at close to 500 million pesos is a stretch. And honestly, another concern is that it's very much hinged on you, your relationship with your clients, right? So that is a risk for an investor coming in. I've been doing a lot of research in this space even prior to meeting you.
Yeah.
So you in or out?
I am.
So, Michael, what's your decision on this one?
The reason I'm unable to make any kind of commitment at this point is because this project that I'm working on may potentially fit in or integrate very well with your existing model. So I'm gonna step back for now. I'm gonna continue working on what I'm working on, and then maybe we can have the conversation again. Either way, we'll either be partners or competitors.
if you really want to do the marketplace, I'll do that as a separate thing. You know, I can build that for $1 million pesos. You've got 2 million there. I can build that.
Hey, you're not part.
No, I'm just saying.
You're part of it.
I'm just saying.
He can't control himself. I mean, I've actually chosen them, and you're.
Can I take over? What we can do is, since both of us are not inclusive here, so can we shut our mouth and let them do it?
No, asking the questions that you might
No, wait. So, let's
So,
proceed.
Mika, you said you had some exciting...
Please, go ahead, Mika.
What's your exciting?
Sorry to take your time.
No, okay, so what I'm excited to do for you is not just 50 million, but to see and really get into the company. It's something that we'd like to discuss more of. With you, develop a stronger management team. You've had traction, that's what we like. You fit perfectly into our space. This is growth equity. We'd like to extend a 200 million purchase order financing facility for you. Okay? And we'd like to help you reach 50 million to 500 million. I have been waiting for a water business for a few years now. But more than that, I want to learn from you as well. Let's see how our relationship goes. And by that time, we'll be able to craft and agree on an equity structure. And maybe we can also invite Michael into that deal.
I'd definitely be open to exploring that, but sounds like a good first step.
How does that sound?
Very well said. Can you say Aja?
Aja!
Let's have a deal.
Thank you.
What Mika actually offered made it really easier for us, not to really think that much because he already gave it. Like, okay, so we're safe.
It's beyond our expectation.
Yeah, really.
So it's over 400% of what we are expecting.
Next time on The Final Pitch.
Your current profitability would not reflect the valuation.
So the reason why we don't want it is what's left for us.
We want you both. The show doesn't work if there's just one.
5% doesn't excite me.
How much would you give us? Make us an offer we can't refuse.
I admire your advocacy. I'm trying not to cry.
It means a lot to represent Mindanao, and they're really the ones that drive us to continue to work hard.